Come on in.
How are you guys?
How are you doing?
Okay.
Where are we sitting?
Just on the little thing.
This guy?
Just put your nose right up to the lens of that camera.
It does feel a little uncomfortable. It looks good if you kind of lean forward a little bit.
That's
pretty
better.
good right there. And yeah, you're just looking direct lens here.
Okay.
It's kind of obvious, but I mean, it's kind of officially begun, right? I mean, how exciting is it each year at this time to just get a clean slate and get back to fighting for that ultimate goal?
Yeah, I started getting the butterflies a couple days prior, and then the intensity ramps up pretty quick. So everyone's excited to get on the ice tomorrow.
Yeah, really excited. I think we all have a little bit of a sour taste in our mouth from the way things ended last year. So, come back here with a good attitude and excitement, and all guys have the same goal in mind. And that's obviously to get a cup.
We've been working out the whole summer, getting ready for this season. So, you get a little bit tired of it now. So we're ready for a new season, start on a new page and go for the Stanley Cup.
I think it's just a fresh start, fresh mind, going into a new season, new team that's looking to win, and I think that's a great thing and a unique thing. I think guys will have chips on their shoulder to go out there and do it this year.
It's a new start. It's a new chance to go out there and kind of do something special with the group guys. Yeah, going out there, making a difference, making plays, helping the team win games.
From the start, setting a tone to how hard we're gonna work and how hard we're gonna really compete as a team. It's gonna be fun to get going here.
Heroes, I'm making up the phone already, know who calling. Ain't no testing me, my destiny's to be a baller. I've been going harder, death before dishonor, ain't no other order. Always knew I'd make it from the trenches up to be a starter. I'm an all-star starer, shot caller. Take a look at the glow, bright glow, you see the aura. Look how far they took it, you should know we going farther. Be a legend today, it's all over, we just started. It's like this, what heroes are made of.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys all had a good summer. I did. It's always good. Right, Patty? Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Hartsey got married this summer. How about that? Where's Gus? How old's the baby now?
3 months.
3 months. Hey, and we traded for the big rig. The original. So Patty and I were in training camp together. I don't know how many years ago that was, but that's how old you are. All right? A lot of guys can play in the National Hockey League. Anybody that's in training camp right now, we can take you and put you in the NHL and you'll do fine. What we're looking for are guys that can help us win. Just playing isn't enough. We want guys that are going to help the Minnesota Wild win a Stanley Cup. That's it. This is a really good group. You guys have worked so hard to build something really special. Each and every year, we grow a little bit. We come together a little bit, we make steps, And because of that, expectations get higher.
Our goal is not just to play hard every night and not just to be good teammates. We are here to win the Stanley Cup. There's an opportunity to have your role defined by the coach, dictated by how you play the game. Certainly we've got a lot of returning players, but yeah, there is opportunities for young players and older players to make our hockey club, but not only make our hockey club, but to have an opportunity to elevate your role. Change your role, elevate your role, but you dictate that. You dictate what your role is going to be in the Minnesota Wild organization.
On the way! Let's go! 2 guys! All the way across! Doing anything to win, like accepting a role. It's not always the easiest thing. Sometimes you gotta swallow your pride a little bit, but when you say you're willing to do anything, are you really? That's the question. Are you really? A lot of times it's no. Our expectation is to win the Stanley Cup. That's it. That's our expectation. But we can get there, and it starts today.
It's hard to get used to not seeing that number 24 on the ice this season. I mean, Matt Dumbo is a huge part of this organization for a decade.
He's been around for a long time. We sort of grew up together, and he was a big part of this organization on and off the ice. And it's definitely different the first day of camp and not hearing that voice and getting some chirps.
You know, what Dums did here was really special, and to be put in that role, it should be looked at as a kind of a confidence boost and knowing that you're a guy that can do what Dums did here. So that's where you see growth of other players, right? Is where there's opportunity to be had and you get the best of some people. So that's what we're hoping. I think we have a lot of guys that can fill that role. You know, we'll be just fine.
Just because the person that we decide has it on a regular basis doesn't mean if you don't have a letter on your jersey, the front of your jersey, that you're not a leader in our hockey club. We expect everybody to lead in their own way.
When you have multiple people that are deserving of it, it makes it very difficult, which is why you have to put the time and the thought into it. It's just not a decision to be made lightly.
So today we want to announce our new assistant captain for the year and going forward. There's a lot of great leaders in this room. It makes this group so special. For this guy, unselfish, the pace he brings to the game every single night, and just the passion he has for the organization, the game in general. Brings us all into it every night. Krill.
The passion he has for the game and the work ethic he has, it rubs off on everyone, and you try and catch up to him. To see that smile when you do hand that letter and responsibility out was pretty special.
New haircut. Thank you. I think we know everyone why we're here and what do you wanna, and let's start work after 2 days, first game, and have a great season for everybody.
I don't think it's anything to be taken lightly. I'm not a believer of, multiple captains and assistant captains just so everybody's happy. I'm more along the lines of keeping a tradition of 1 captain and 2 assistants, and I think it's a sacred thing and very important to a team and a lot of responsibility for individuals. It's a great honor.
Excellent. It's heavy, buddy. It's heavy. Good. Good stuff. All right. No, I got nothing.
Okay, beat it then.
Hey, hard save. 2. All the way across. Let's go.
It's probably one of the most exciting times of the year. You know, guys come after a long summer, and everyone's excited to get back. New guys are looking, vying for spots. Veteran guys are trying to keep spots. It's always a competitive, fun time of year.
Get it there. Let's go. Finish, finish. Heads. You guys better be careful. If you do that so well, then we're gonna have to kill penalties. You didn't get enough?
Every year you get roles defined by the coaching staff to the players, and what your role is on the hockey club, on our hockey club, on Iowa, your junior team, wherever you're going to play. There's an opportunity to have your role defined by the coach, dictated by how you play the game.
Turn around, Spurt. Stay on your side of the red line.
As a player, you like to know that, and you like to know where you stand and what your expectations are from the coaching staff as well. And sometimes there are some areas where you're sort of in between, but to have that clear communication with the coach is something that is going to help with the confidence of a player for sure.
Over back.
Coming from Dean and coming from me, like we're two guys that had to play multiple roles in the NHL or change roles. And sometimes there's only certain spots available. So can you fill that spot? Or will you stay stubborn and just, you know, this is what I am? And I think a lot of players miss the boat in doing that.
If you don't like the role that we are going to give you, then you have the sole opportunity to change it, to elevate your role within your hockey club. And certainly that's the same with us here with the Wild.
We want people who are self-motivated. They're gonna kick the door in, and they're gonna create that opportunity for themselves.
Everybody out. Good job, boys. Good start.
I'll tell you what, you look at this roster, and coming into training camp, there's not a ton of new faces, but there is one noticeable exception to that, and that's on that fourth line with the big rig. Pat Maroon, 3-time Stanley Cup champion. He's a veteran forward, and now he's a member of the Minnesota Wild.
Obviously, very excited to bring in a guy that's won a championship at the rate he has in the last few years, and some valuable experience from him that he can lead with us in that dressing room, whether it's certain situations with the highs and lows of the season.
It's been great to get to know the guys. It's been fun to hang out with them, and yeah, the city's been great. I learned something every day, and everything's 20 minutes away in Minnesota, so I've learned that.
He's pretty quiet, but you can tell he's ready to voice his opinion when he seems fit, and he's a character for sure. We'll enjoy having him around.
He's gone through it all the last couple of years, winning some championships himself and getting to the final, and those are things that we're looking to do, and to have a guy that's been through it so recently, it's huge for us.
Hopefully I can chip in, you know, on the score sheet here and there. You know, try to protect my teammates, try to make my teammates feel a little bit bigger when I'm on the bench or when I'm on the ice. So just try to bring the best I can every single night and bring the energy in the room, leadership, and whatever I can to do to kind of help this team.
He plays a smart game. A lot of time for him is spent in the O zone, behind the goal line, things like that, hurting other teams' D, really making it tough for them come the third period when they have to be going up big guys like that. So, you know, I think he's a guy too that's not shy to say what's on his mind, and you know, that's needed at certain points of the season.
Seems like it's a really good fan base here. Obviously, it's a big hockey town, and really looking forward to it. And obviously, we're playing a good Florida hockey team that just went to the Stanley Cup final. So guys will be excited and see kind of where we're at game one.
I know tonight is only game 1 of 82, but remember how things started last year, and those first 3 games were atrocious. Sounds like Dean Evison, Bill Guerin, and the rest of them are putting a special emphasis on the start of this season. Tom, the Wild are jumping on the Gus bus. Any surprise they didn't lean towards the future Hall of Famer for the #1 game?
No, not at all, Kevin. He was number 2 in goals against average last year in the league, and he was absolutely terrific last year. Now he's got to do it again.
You have Flower next to you as a veteran guy. That guy could be your guy to play. And then Dean came and told me I was playing the first game. I was very honored.
How excited are you to see Brock Faber in his first full season as a pro?
He only had a couple games in the regular season, but he came and played every game in the playoffs. And I was really impressed with Faber last year.
That was really cool just to feel the support from kids, all the way to adults. So many people were there again, so it was special for sure.
Yeah, home opener is always the best one, the first one to get out of the way, but it's also the best one because guys are very excited to get going, and you get to see the atmosphere that the XL brings every single night.
Lots of other storylines that I know you and Joe will get to as the night rolls forward. Meanwhile, it's here, the home opener. We'll talk about it next.
Pucks ahead, keep it simple. If we can carry it, we do it. Movement, routes, be active, get to the net, we have success. Connor, do it.
Boom! Aki! Hey! Jojo! Hey! Boom! Hey! Jimmy! Hey! Bates! Hey! Phil Youngkin!
Welcome to XL Energy Center here in St. Paul, Minnesota, where finally the much-anticipated season opener is upon us as the Minnesota Wild host the Eastern Conference champion Florida Panthers.
We are underway in downtown St. Paul. The Wild win the draw. The puck comes down into Florida territory.
Here we go, boys! Let's go here! Our get it! Oh! That's good!
Boldy backpedals down the wall. Back to the line. Faber, a shot. He scores! Brock Faber with the season's first goal! And Minnesota leads!
I heard the post, and then everyone started skiing towards me, so that's kind of how I knew. It was great.
You chirp me from the bench? That's what I thought.
Obviously, a lot of battles against Florida, so we didn't like them, and I still don't like them. I think when I'm chirping, I'm engaged into the game. I feel like I'm at my best.
Don't be a now. You chirp guys from the bench. Desperate. You can fight them.
I get chirped a lot, so I'm on my toes and ready for the next one that's in my head, whoever's chirping me. So I always have to have one coming back and locked and loaded.
Oh, I'm fat. Good one. You think I give a I'm still in the same league as you? Cool. Come on with something different. Come on with something different.
It's good for the game. It's good that guys are engaged, and that means guys are playing mad or they're engaged into the game, and it shows the team that you're doing that too, and I think it's good.
Boys, we're so close. We're so close. Just stick with it.
Wild 1, Panthers nothing after 20.
Got better as the period went on there. Second period, manage the puck. Okay, get it. No f***ing around within the neutral zone. Let's get it down where we're good. When we're in the offensive zone, that's when we're really good. We got to get it there and just keep shooting the pucks, keep boxing out in our zone, keep doing all the little things right here. Right? Let's go. Come on. Come on, boys.
off, we go back to work. Don't sit back. Just hard work, boys. It's all it is. Heads up, heads up, heads up.
It feels like the other team already played a game and we're up to speed and we're trying to find our speed and like working our momentum towards their end.
Off the draw, it comes to Kaprizov up top of the circle. Crosby's pass, tip, bounce out in front. They score! Erickson right on the doorstep, banged it home. It's a power play goal, and the Wild have a 2-0 lead. Rossi scored!
I thought it was offside. We have no goal.
Hands Rodriguez down low, saved by Messi, rebounded tight.
Come on, boys. 9 miles, boys. Dig in. We keep going here, man. We keep pushing. We keep pushing.
Final seconds of the period. Wild hanging on. Saved by Gustafsson. Panthers have to tag out, down to 10 seconds left. The Dutch Bucks stop all 41 and the Wild win it on opening night.
And the Minnesota Wild shut out the Florida Panthers 2-0 as Philip Gustafsson gets his 4th career shutout, and they get outshot 41-21 tonight, but it doesn't matter as they pick up the 2-0 win.
It's everyone's dream, scoring in the best league in the world or having a shutout in against the best players. It's a personalized achievement.
It was a special night for me and my family, having so many people in the stands. It was a dream come true for sure, but you know, it made it more special that we came out with a win.
Minnesota boy playing for the Wild, to get that first one home opener night in front of his friends and family was a special night, and I'm sure his parents really enjoyed that.
They play hard, they play fast, they got really good sticks, and you know, fortunately, our defensive zone was good, our penalty kill was good, our goaltender was great. Obviously, game one, we're happy with you know, getting the 2 points, and we'll go forward.